morning ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the day in the video diary. How's it going today? Today, it actually is the morning. For once I've actually started a vlog in the morning and not sat in my car because, wow, it's the morning. What's been going on today? Today I got up this morning, I was feeling pretty tired. Laura went out for a run early and then I got up and got ready and all that kind of good stuff. I foolishly stayed up till like 2:30 yesterday for reasons I don't understand, because I could have stopped at 1 o'clock. I wanted to get a certain chunk done and I pushed for it, and I shouldn't have pushed for it, I should have just let it go. I'm feeling that I'm not getting as much time doing programming as I want though, so I'm trying to make the most of every time that I have. Like I only get to spend like 1 or 2 hours a day. Like today I've spent an hour on it. Well, an hour plus a half hour lunch. So I feel like I need to make the most of every moment I can. Like tomorrow I'm not going to be able to get any done. So I kind of feel bad for going to bed so early. But it's one of them things. Just gotta happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a slow burner, but we'll get there. So otherwise though, I headed on into work. I had a day of working around Camel. But then I realised, I figured out an issue I was having yesterday where actually it was creating the file, it was Eclipse that wasn't picking up the file. It was in the file directory, but Eclipse wasn't picking up a new file, so I was being a fool. But then I realised that I actually spent like a significant amount of time trying to do something and realised I was getting confused between Camel and Spring Batch, and then had to like back out and then go back in again, and I spent the day just writing XML serializers and stuff. It's just boring. It's boring, trivial stuff that just needs writing. But I think I'm at the point now, where I can like start testing it and I can actually jump into like the Camel stuff. I'm just going to write a Camel processor and then I should be good. So yeah, that's that. Lunchtime, I finished off my asynchronous threading management. So I figured that out. I figured out like how to kind of tie all the threads together at the end, because I have a controller calls a method which is done asynchronously, so the controller can then carry on and do other things, and that asynchronous method also then calls several other asynchronous methods in a huge loop, and it'll go through it and be like bam do this, bam do that, bam do this. When the threads all come back, the controller needs to wait for all of the threads, but I don't want, I guess I could have done that. I was about to say I don't want the threads to be like, I don't want that thread to be slow. I want that thread to carry on as fast as it can and just get out. I could have just waited for them all at the end though, didn't I? Because it's not, I forgot about that. I passed out like an array of all of the tasks, whereas really I could have just done that within the, I might move that actually. Within that method. No, I couldn't have done. No, I'm right. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Then the controller wouldn't know when to carry on. Or I'd have to do a wait on. No, it works. So I've sorted that all out now. So now I've finished that, and essentially, instead of writing all of my threads and managing it all out myself, which is what I did last time. Last time what I would do is I would spin up 10 threads. And then start copying files in different threads and basically just try and run it multi-threaded, get everything you can. The problem with that is I've got to spin up the threads, I've got to then manage them, I've got to keep track of them, I've got to make sure that none of them like break or stop or anything halfway through. Whereas now, I basically say, can you do this for me whenever you can please? And the operating system can figure out when it can do it. Which is really good because I had a lot of problems last time when running it on my laptops, where the services would struggle because all of the threads would spin up and then they'd all try and access the same file at the same time, and I tried doing different things where I sent threads to sleep for a random amount of time before waking them back up again so they can like have a chance of getting the file again, and I just hit loads of problems with that basically. And I ended up having to take out multi-threading because I didn't have time. Whereas now I've literally just got a list of can you do this when you've got time please? And just everything will be picked up whenever the computer's got time for it, which is awesome. But yeah, so now all I need to do, because I've just tested all that now, in my like hour programming, productivity hour at 11 o'clock. Now all I need to do is, I've got it at the moment where I'm copying to like a certain area, then now I need to copy to lots of areas all at once. So that's where my multi-threading stuff's going to be tested properly. Because at the moment I just kind of got a background thread with multiple threads underneath it. Now I'm going to have 10 background threads that all do stuff, so it's going to be fun. Otherwise though, that's that basically. Came home from work, we have more balconies. We've now got a balcony going all the way around our flat, so we're surrounded by scaffolding. But we came home, I sorted out my video, and then Laura came back, we cooked dinner, which was red curry? Don't know, red Thai curry? Something, one of those combination of words in that order, some of that. And then Beth and Ben came around for a cup of tea and stuff. They're going on holiday soon, so we are looking after their plants. So we have here 2 lovely plants to look after on top of our own. We bought them this plant. Oh no, a leaf's dying. So we're going to try our best to keep them alive. But I like this plant pot. God, I'm old. Fucking life, Jeremy. So Beth and Ben came around, we had a cup of tea, had like a chill wag, had a catch up and stuff. Talked about their holiday, and Ben has just started working in Bristol, so we're talking about that a little bit. So that was good. And I also managed to pull Ben's leg into having a go on my longboard. Since I talked about getting my longboard, everyone took the piss out of it. Everyone was like, oh, what, he's gonna look like a dick, lol. Finally got Ben on the longboard and he fucking loved it. He tried to hide the fact he was having a whale of a time, but he kept going back and forth in the car park. I would have vlogged it, but it was A, dark, and B, in our car park. So he was like just going back and forth and kept trying to like do the corner and stuff. I could tell he liked it. So I think it's a good sell. It's a good sell. If the weather's nice for a significant amount of time, I reckon he'd buy one. But I think we're just about to get into like autumn and stuff, because he could longboard to work and it cut his commute down to about 5 minutes instead of, well, 15. It's not like he's got a long way, but yeah, so finally pulled both their legs. They both had to go on the longboard, and then they went off. We just kind of watched the news and some YouTube videos before Laura went to bed, and I was feeling really tired. So I said, as evidenced by that yawn, I said I was going to stay up a little bit, do a little bit of programming, which is when I did that thing. And now I'm going to head to bed instead of waiting up for a ridiculous amount of time for no real reason or real gain. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to go play some snooker. So that's going to be fucking awesome. Can't wait. It means another busy day. It means not much programming though. There's lots to do. Lots to do. It's probably a good idea to be well rested actually. I'm going to go into town and start potentially have a late night out with wine, you know? Depends on the weather. If it's too hot, it's too hot for like, if the weather's warm, I can't drink red wine. It's too warm. Anyway, I'm going to get going. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you later.